to give my yes to you today. I choose.
Good morning. It's Friday, the 25th of October. Still got some condensed milk coffee left over from this morning. If you have your Bibles, turn to 1 Corinthians 10, verse 24. 1 Corinthians 10, vers 24. No one is to seek his own advantage, but rather that of his neighbor. If we think about why we put on earth, the sinful nature within us that was damaged at the fall of mankind in the Garden of Eden, it turned everything from be fruitful, multiply, and rule. And to rule is to take care of, to nurture, to expand, to explode, to multiply all that's under your control. So in other words, to add value and to bring about the best that you can with that which you've been given. And that was changed with the sin, with the fall, where it became about me, myself, and I. And in the context of 1 Corinthians and Paul writing to the church at Corinth, and he's dealing with a couple of things here, testing en versoekinge wat ons deurgaan en hoe die Here sê hy sal keer dat ons nie bo ons kragte om dit te weerstaan getoets word, maar hy sal in die middel van dit sal hy die uitweg vir ons bring. In die konteks van al daai sê hy hierso die ander groot vers is vers 23 ook natuurlijk. All things are permitted, but not all things are benefit. All things are permitted, but not all things build people up. And in verse 24, no one is to seek his own advantage, but rather that of his neighbor. We're here to make that which we can have influence over better as a result of us being there. If, you know, that statement, a rising tide lifts all boats. If it's not just about me, myself, and I, if I look out for the best and the betterment and the advantage of my neighbor, those who are around me, and who is my neighbor? It's those whom the Lord brings across my path. Not just the same as myself, not just the favorable ones, but all neighbors. And as I look to the advantage of my neighbor, and my neighbor looks to the advantage of me. Why do I go to church? What are they going to give me? What are they going to do for me on Sunday? What's the singing going to be like? Is the pastor going to preach at me? Is the Sunday school going to be? Or do I go there for the advantage, looking to better and advantage the people that I'm going there for? Make the decision. You see, if each of us looks to the advantage of our neighbor, the whole of society, the whole of mankind, the whole of our existence gets lifted. There's so much petty politicking and infighting within our politicians at the moment, and they're using the Bella Act as a soccer ball to drive their ideology and their standpoint, instead of looking for the betterment of education. Look to the advantage where you are of those around you, and in the process of making it your environment, your circumstances better for the people around you, it's naturally going to be better for you as well. So Lord willing, hopefully I see you in church on Sunday. If not, drop in next week and have a cup of coffee, and let's look at how we can better advantage one another, how we can better equip one another to handle what life throws at us. Always easier with a decent cup of coffee in that conversation.